All right.
But
it doesn't matter because the exposure is going to make back for it.
I won't make it, like, I don't think you hear me when I speak, but it's okay.
No, indirectly, by being associated with him, you will. Which is why, like I said before, you're like stage 1 cell. You're going to suck him dry.
Damn.
Stage 1 cell. Let's go, baby.
Welcome.
I forgot I told her this shit, bro. We were cooking this chick.
That's so, like, I hope you made him happy. Like, you're just
because here's the thing. Look, man, this is how women move. Women extract resources from men. A woman's biggest power is being able to know that she has more knowledge than her guy. Neon doesn't know his worth, which you're exploiting right now.
No, I try to help him see that.
No, if you knew his worth, you would never...
I actually don't know my worth. I think I'm a fucking loser.
I try to help him see that he actually matters.
No, I'm actually helping him see that, and you don't like that because if he knows his worth, he would never take you seriously.
That is true, actually.
Perfect.
She's so uncomfortable, chat. I'm shocked I'll give her credit. I'm shocked she actually sat down and did this discussion, bro. Give it 1,000 with y'all. I'm shocked that she even sat down and had this conversation.
Be a side chick. Only. DM to dick. That's it. Nothing serious.
Free watches.
Free watches.
America.
I mean, to be honest, you should give that watch back. I won't even take it.
Yeah.
Don't talk
and
to
you know
him
it's
like
it's funny too because anytime I...
Oh, she bought him a Rolex this day. Oh, yeah. I remember now. She bought him a Rolex that day, and I was like, bruh, come on, nigga.
Ever seen women give men expensive gifts? It was always OnlyFans sex worker girls.
That's another thing I'll tell you guys, too, when it comes to these girls. So, another thing about these women, right? Like, they know that their profession isn't respectable. So what ends up happening, right? And this happens, look, we're really getting into it now, but fuck it. So, let me just say, women are not used to giving men gifts, okay? Women aren't used to giving men gifts. They're not used to spending money on men. They're not used to courting men. The only time I've seen women openly and overtly and emphatically give men gifts is if they're whores.
Fatality.
Let me explain. When you're a woman and you're a 304, right? Whether you're a stripper, you do OnlyFans, you're a porn star, whatever it may be. Though you might be physically attractive, right? And you have, let's say you have a high sexual market value or a high SMV, you have low relationship market value, RMV. Okay, this is a concept that me and my boy Donovan actually use. I think me and him are like the only ones that do this. Okay, and it's been a while, so let's go ahead and go back in time. So there's two fucking metrics for women, all right? All right, we hit the 2,000. All right, nice job, guys. Okay, so when it comes to women, right? Where were we? We were talking about women and gifts, right? So anytime a woman buys guys gifts or whatever, especially fancy gifts, expensive gifts, that's a big red flag, and I'll explain what I mean by this. You guys got to understand that women, right, are not natural providers. And women are not natural provisioners, okay? Women are not designed to support, provision, or provide sustenance for a man besides food. So it's against their nature to be a provisioner. This is why if you're with a girl and she makes more money than you and she pays the bills, it's just a matter of time until you're done, right? So now that you guys understand this concept, shout out to Fuentes210 for the gift of sub, appreciate you. Now that you guys understand this concept, now we can get into the SMV. So obviously there's something called sexual market value, right? With your attraction level. But with women, there's two different levels. There's SMV, sexual market value, and then you have something called RMV, relationship market value, okay? So let's say you got a girl like a St. Frank, right? She is, let's give her like a 6, like a little bit above average, right? She's a 6, right? Above mid, a little bit above mid, right? That's her SMV. But you're also going to have something called an RMV. And this is the number that women never fucking understand. So their relationship market value is not going to be based on their looks. It's going to be based on their worthiness of being wifed up. You understand? Because as a guy, no matter how hot a girl is, her past, especially if she's a 3 or 4, can really fuck you up. Men lose status by being cheated on. Men lose status by wifing up 304s. So women that are promiscuous have low relationship market value. So it is possible for a girl to have high sexual market value while simultaneously having low relationship market value, okay? Very important for you guys to understand. Relationship market value versus sexual market value, two different things. Now that we've established this, since most sex worker females have above average sexual market value, right? They have no problem getting men, but they have a problem with retaining men. Strippers, OnlyFans girls, stars, etc. They have a very difficult time keeping men around. They have no problem getting men, but they have a very tough time retaining men. And this means when a girl has high SMV, but she can't keep a guy, this means she has low relationship market value. And sex worker women almost always have low relationship market value. So what they do, a strategy, which is also a big red flag for you guys that you guys need to keep in your mind. If a girl buys you luxury items or very nice things, right? The only girls I've seen trick on men like this are I'm just going to call it what it is, all right? They're hoes. All right? And the reason why girls trick off on men like this, like you can see where her buying Neon a Rolex or whatever. You guys know we had the throat goat on our shit, Selena Powell, spending millions of dollars on their guys, buying them nice watches, buying them designer, all this shit. That is a way for women to make up for their low relationship market value. Okay? When a woman has low relationship market value due to her profession, she's kind of in a catch-22. And the catch-22 is they make a bunch of money from doing the sex work, but the sex work destroys their ability to get a guy to take them seriously. So now they're in a weird place. So what ends up happening is she has to operate almost like a fucking man. To make up for the fact that she has low relationship market value due to her sexual past and her promiscuity, she has to take on provisioning duties. And one of the ways she takes up provisioning duties is by buying you gifts, paying bills, taking care of things financially in general, buying you a car, right? So this is how women that are sex workers typically get guys to wife them. Remember, they don't have a problem getting guys to smash them and date them, but a lot of them have a hard time getting guys to take them seriously. So one of the ways that they circumvent that is by tricking on these motherfuckers. Now, Fresh could talk to you guys about this in way more detail because he be around these all the time. But he's told me they cry when they're alone. They complain how they can't find a guy. When they do find a guy, they go crazy. They spend crazy money on him. They give him gifts, all this shit. Because when you're a girl, right, and you're making $100,000 a month, being a fucking that money comes at a cost. You sold your soul, so now you got to buy your fucking man. You got to keep him with you through acts of servitude financially. He's embarrassed to be around you. His friends make fun of him when you're not around. He gets clowned on the internet. So basically, you're paying him reparations as a female. That's what you're doing. When a woman has low relationship market value, she typically has to offset it by stepping into a provisioner status. Now, why is this bad? Well, it's bad because it naturally puts her in her masculine. When a woman is paying your bills and she's taking care of you, they get really fucking clingy. And not only do they get clingy, they get really mad if they think you're cheating on them. Right? Because they think, again, this is the female mind, it doesn't make sense, but I'm going to explain it to you guys anyway. They think, I make money, I pay for you, you need to be loyal to me. And then it's like they forget that they're because remember, guys, women have a horrible habit of taking on masculine traits, thinking that it makes them look better or increases their sexual market value. It actually doesn't. And I'll be honest with you guys again. Most of the guys that date these OnlyFans girls or date these stars or these strippers that make a lot of money, most of the time, it's lower sexual market value men. Right? Maybe he's good looking, but he's a bum. And what he'll do is he'll use that chick, smash other girls on the side, tolerate and endure the roast that he gets in his friends group. You know that group chat is frying him all day. You date this, you stupid. So they look at it like, look, if I'm going to go ahead and have my image tarnished and people roasting me all over the fucking city for being with this girl, I need to get my pound of flesh. But, like a typical idiot that sex workers are, they're completely unaware of the fact that as a sex worker, you don't get to dictate terms. And not only do you not get to dictate terms, you got to pay the bill and shut the fuck up. And if you do catch them cheating, it is what it is. But since women pay and they make money and they got status, they think they can boss you around. They think they bought you as their boyfriend, but they didn't. So it's very important for you guys to understand this dynamic, that a woman that has high sexual market value is not the same as a woman that has high relationship market value. Now, I know what you guys are going to ask next. Yo, Myron, what should we prioritize? You need to prioritize the relationship market value. I don't give a fuck if the girl's a 9. If she's a 9, but she has low relationship market value, that's going to be a headache waiting to detonate all over you. Pause. It's better to be with a girl that's average or slightly above average that isn't okay than being with a girl that's way above average but is. Trust me. Well, Myron, I want to be with the hot chick that's going to buy me fucking shit. Okay, nigga. Try that out. Try that out, see what happens. This is what's going to happen, matter of fact. Let's go into the dream scenario. Let me tell you what's going to happen, motherfucker. You want to go ahead and wipe up this stripper, right? You want to go, you think it's going to be exciting. You know, you need a place to stay and shit. This is what's going to happen, nigga. You're going to move into her apartment, right? You're going to start packing your stuff, setting your stuff up, etc. The first week is going to be great. You're going to be smashing all the time. Maybe she brings a friend here or there. You get to watch TV all day as you sometimes look at the classifieds to find a job. She makes enough for like everybody, so it don't matter. You chilling. You get comfortable. She goes to work, comes back, house is dirty. Dishes are in the sink and shit. Tyrone! You're supposed to do the dishes. Right? Then, she asked you the next day, can you take out the trash? Oh, it's snowing, I don't want to go. Nigga.
Fatality.
And what's going to slowly start to happen is you are going to die from 1,000 paper cuts. Okay, this is the concept of death by 1,000 paper cuts. And what this basically is over a period of time, a woman slowly elevates her aggression and frustration with you because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And most of you men can't see this coming, by the way. Most of you niggas, by the time you guys figure it out that she's nagging you, it's too fucking late. She's been building this shit up for a year. Your dumbass don't even know. She's been powering up, nigga. All right?
It's over 9,000!
And by the time you fucking wake up, she's already on KO-Ken 10. About to fucking punch your dumbass.
Welcome! Punch!
And then you're going to slowly start to get disrespect. She's going to talk back to you. She's paying the bill. She's wearing the pants. You guys are going to get in fights. Then she's going to go buy you a gift. Plead with you not to leave her. You guys have some great sex. Then she's going to keep the bullshit going. It's a toxic relationship. But this is what you can fucking expect when you deal with girls that are sex workers, that have money. Oh, yeah, they'll take care of you. Oh, yeah, they'll let you stay at their place. Oh, yeah, they'll let you be a bum for a bit. But it's going to come at a fucking cost, my friend. A big cost. Your dignity, your pride. She gonna be telling you, get the fuck out of my house, you broke ass nigga. Like, she gonna be doing all that shit. She kick you out one day and then tell you to come back 48 hours later. It's a miserable existence. It ain't worth it. I see a couple of you guys in the chat saying big facts. Yeah, bro. Ask anybody that fucking deals with sex worker chicks, bro. They'll love bomb you, buy you all these fucking gifts. You think this is lit. Oh my God. Man, dating a ain't that bad. Oh man, dating a stripper ain't that bad. This girl's got cash. She give me money. She don't ask nothing. She loves me. Oh man. Huh. That money comes at a cost, my friend. She sold her soul to the devil. And you by proxy sold your soul to the devil too. And when that devil comes to collect from her, guess who she gonna turn to collect from for her? And this doesn't even account for all the fucking emotional trauma that she's gonna be going through in her life, because doing sex work is literally terrifying to women. It's not natural. Fucks them up mentally. Right? This is me assuming she's somewhat sane. Most girls that do sex work are not sane. Something be wrong with these and it's gonna be taken out on you. You're over here thinking, oh man, she got me a fucking Gucci wallet. All right, man. That Gucci wallet gonna come at a cost.